Jacquetta, and I am so happy to have you here today. Here's why, because guess what, guys? I made it over 30 subscribers. And so I did a newsletter just thanking everyone. And so I wanted just to come on so everybody can meet me. So you can see I'm a real live person. Um, I am just super grateful. I'm going to say that again. I am so grateful for everyone that has subscribed to the Comeback Corner. You have started to follow. I appreciate you, and I do not take that for granted because I know so much stuff is already bombarding us every single day with something, right? I don't care if it's the news, I don't care if it's your job, I don't care if it's the children, your significant other. Something is always grabbing or begging for our attention. And so when I saw that, I was like, look at God. God is so amazing. And as we are going into starting today, Good Friday, and heading over to Easter in the next couple of days, I want you to take a moment today. I don't know if you're off or you had to work today, but I want you to take a moment and go somewhere quietly and just for a moment, close your eyes and think about all of the things that you are grateful for. Sometimes it's hard because you thinking like, if you're anything like me, it's like every time you wake up, the gas price done went from $4 to now it's $565,000, right? It's like, well, what happened that I went to sleep in the last 24 hours? Gas shot up, right? Or you are thinking about, how am I going to get Easter dinner? How am I going to be able to navigate for the rest of this month because the bills start coming in and the money is still short, right? But I want you to take a moment today and I want you to think about what you do have and what you are grateful for, because we can get caught up in everything else. I'm right there with you in the trenches. Trust me when I tell you, I fully understand what it's like to wonder, how am I going to make it from one day to the next? But on this Easter weekend, I want you just to put all that to aside for a minute, because here's the beauty thing. If you're not grateful for one thing, be grateful for this. You woke up this morning, because the alternative could have been totally different. I'm able to talk to you because the alternative could have been different. And so that was one thing that I'm grateful for, is that I had the ability, not by my own accord, but he allowed me another opportunity to come before you and say thank you for, number one, for allowing me to write. And when I say allow me to, is that as I read some of you guys amazing blogs, I'm hearing you. I'm seeing what you're writing. And some of you are writing some amazing stories. I can't wait to read the outcome or the journey that you are taking right now. And some of you are taking some amazing journeys. I just saw a young lady who I would say is her own Black history. Is that she is the picture that she took of her daughter looking at her painting inside of a gallery. Isn't that amazing? I think that is an amazing thing, is that her daughter gets to see what's possible because her mother did it first. And now she knows that she one day can be an artist and her work can go up in a gallery or whatever she decides to be. That's the beauty about it, is that she now sees a Black history in the making in her own family. So I don't know how your newsletters are going to impact, but can I tell you guys, keep writing, keep showing up. Before the numbers come, here's what I found out is in my short journey called life, is that you have to do it even when nobody shows up. This is my first live right here. And here's the thing, you have to remember why you started this journey. Some of you started to have a safe place to write and get all of your thoughts out. And I appreciate that, because what you do into your own personal diary. I call it diary back in the day. You guys call it journal. But you give us the opportunity to take a sneak peek into your journey called life. And as you are writing out that everybody can read about it, I appreciate that. Because a lot of times it is a place where, as if you don't have a therapist, or like if you don't have a best friend, or you don't have anybody that you can just give your thoughts, you guys have been writing some amazing things. I love my seasonal women that I saw one that was sitting on her back porch, and she was like, now this is life right here. I'm sitting on my back porch in my garden, just doing some writing. And that is her happy place. I've seen some that are just walking. That's their happy place. I feel that Substack is what we call our happy place. It's a place where as you can just come and just be yourself. There's no airs here. There is no being having have to be perfect. It's just you figuring out your writing style, putting your thoughts out there. And you're hoping that the things that you're writing about, that it's going to, what's the word? It is going to resonate with other people. Because can I tell you, everybody's not going to jive. Come on. Everybody's not going to jive with you. And it's okay, because I realized at the beginning of this year is that I just didn't want to be writing just to be writing to get subscribers. I wanted to write because I wanted people to know that there's somebody on the other end of our writing that says, I see you. I see your journey. I don't know your whole story. I don't know what any of you guys may be going through day to day in and day out. But I do know that whatever you're dealing with, there is a silver lining in everything. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I had to stop saying there is light through the forest. In reality, there is light in the forest. So whatever you're going through today on this Good Friday, always look for the light that's in your own personal forest. Because you're thinking that it's so dark in there, but can I tell you, there are always lightning bulbs in there and twinkling all the time. But if you so focus on the dark, you're never going to see those lights that are there for you to say, hey, listen, take a breath, take a knee for a moment. And it's okay to reset. It's okay to take a moment and say, I need to take a step back, because I've done that in the last couple of weeks. I had to reset. Take a step back, take a, because things started to start looking blurry a little bit. And for me, it's like I like to have clarity. In this stage in my life, I move with intention. I don't move out of scarcity. I don't move out of because everybody else is doing it, or I don't want to be left behind type of mindset. I do it because I said, okay, what is my audience that I'm talking to? What are they asking for? What are they looking for? And can I provide that? And I have been so super stoked because I have wrote a post, and I am an author and I love writing. And so Substack kind of gave me a challenge here, because it's like I'm accustomed to writing books and not just writing articles, in this type of platform and this type of level, right? And so when I sold my second ebook, I was like, now look at God showing up and showing out, like the way that, and it just reminded me, like, Jackie, there are people that really resonate with what you're saying. And that's hard sometimes, especially if you're a giver, if you're a server, and you're always serving and you're always giving. So when people give back to you, it's hard to sometimes receive that. And I'm in that season where I'm learning to receive, and I'm learning to allow people to celebrate me, because I'm good at celebrating others. It's just that I don't always get people to celebrate back with me. And so when it happens, I'm like, take it in for a moment, enjoy it, now go on back to work, right? Type of situation. So on this Good Friday, guys, reset, enjoy, relax, spend some time with your family and friends. Don't take everything so seriously. Don't take everything to heart. And definitely don't take anything personally, because listen, you're in your comeback season. This is the Comeback Corner, and I love you, and I cannot wait to see and read more about you and the things that you like to do. You guys have an awesome an amazing, happy Good Friday.